Hey guys, it's Ryan. I am on the roadside right now. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, and Wolfie and I are right here on the side of the road. I'm in my car. The reason I'm in my car making a video is because I've been wanting to show you guys exactly how I find the majority of the areas that I show you. Now, this is interesting because you'd be amazed at how much stuff is completely visible right where you drive. I mean, like right by where you drive. You just don't see it. You don't see it because you don't look for it. And even if you do look for it, you have to know what you're looking for and how to discern between what nature did and what they did. And a lot of the time that is hard to do just from looking, just solely from visibility. But I mean, well, I take that back. Let me rephrase that. From looking at a distance, it's not always the easiest thing to do. But I'm going to show you guys how I do it, how I determine if an area is active and if I need to go and check it out, and if I'd be missing something interesting if I didn't. Right there is a tree bend. Okay, this is my property that I'm showing you right now. Okay, and the reason I'm doing that is because I know what's here, and I want to show you guys though how I've found a lot of the stuff that I have shown you. A lot of the videos I've made have been I mean, well, the videos of the areas that I've made have been found this way. Okay, so there's your tree bend right there. Now, did nature do it? Did a Squatch do it? I don't know. But I'm gonna look and see if there's anything else that tells me this is a Sasquatch area. And look right beside that tree bend. What is that? It appears to be an X right there. Okay, well that tells me a little more. Well, maybe this really is one of their areas. So I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna keep looking, get a little better view for you. There you go. Okay, so I'm gonna keep on moving. And look at that. I see a little, I don't know what that is. It could be a rock or something, but it's got straw, pine straw piled up on, you know, up to it. So that's kind of interesting. Not something I see all the time off the side of the road. But right here beside it, let's see if I can get it. Kind of having trouble finding it now that I'm getting closer. Where'd it go? Yeah, that's why. Sorry guys. Okay, right here. I'm gonna show you guys this. Okay. There. Look at that. There's a little X right beside that thing. Look at that little X right there. So that gives me a little more affirmation that this is a Sasquatch area. 2 X's in a radius like this, that is an indicator. In my opinion, that is an indicator. Oh wait, what is that? And I don't even think I've ever seen this X. Look at this. See, I'm finding something new today. That's, yeah, there's an X up there. Look at that. I've never seen that one before. And I do look at this stuff a lot. I'm gonna have to get out and check this one out. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna do this real quick though. I just want to go look at it, get a better view. But this is exactly how I do it, right here. When I say when I see something like this, I say, oh, okay, I need to get out and check it out. I need to go look, because this could be a Sasquatch area. And I already know this is a Sasquatch area, but this is something new that I haven't seen yet. And I really wasn't planning on walking through the woods today, or right now anyway. As you can see, I actually am in my slippers right now. My house shoes. These aren't my decoy skateboard shoes that some of you guys have seen me wear out in the woods. Look at that. There's an X right there. Look at that. I do not recall ever seeing that before. I hear you, Wolf. Yeah, I do not recall ever finding that X out here, which this isn't one of the areas I go to a lot, but I can see how they've done that from right here. There's, sorry about all the shaking, this is pretty far up, but there's a, right where my finger is, there's a little knob coming off of that stick, and they laid that one across it like that, bottom side up. So that tells me something right there. Okay, we found that right there. So now I am going to take a look further down and see what else I can find. Let me get down this hill real quick. Get back in the car. Okay. I'm back in the car. I'm heading on down this way because I found all that up there. So I know beyond a doubt now this has got to be an active area. You don't find that many X's in one place without something putting them there. Okay? So, what else is there along this stretch of road? Since I've already found all that, I'm going by and looking through here. Sorry, I'll take care of this real quick. Annoying. Okay, so and just so you guys know, I'm adamant about wearing my seatbelt. I am not one of those people who wants to pay or get pulled over for something stupid like a seatbelt. So I always wear mine. Although one time I was in a wreck, and had I been wearing my seatbelt, it was off-road, but had I been wearing my seatbelt, I would have died. Been held in the seat and crushed. So we flipped off of a 15-foot bank into a creek, landed upside down. It was pretty crazy. Crazier thing was nobody was injured. Anyway, right there. Look at that little tree bend right there. Okay? That is not something nature did. It's the only one there. Okay? And that tree is not, the part that is laying on it is not heavy enough to keep it bent. There's just no way. So something put that under where that tree was laying. I can tell. I can see by how it fell. Okay, now we go on up this way, and there's a lot of stuff up there, but I can't tell anything for sure. So I'm just gonna keep going, keep on looking. And sometimes what you have to do when you find something like I just did, you have to stop, you have to get out, and you have to go look and make sure that it's what you're seeing. And typically when you do that, you will find more things. Okay, there's a structure right there. Look at that. That's a structure right off the side of the road right there. Alright, now we keep going. There's another one and an X. Now that is a highly visible X from the road. Okay, you can see I'm down here on the road. That is up there angled, actually. It's actually angled toward the road. The top is pointing outward toward the road, which gives me a lot better angle to look at it and tell that it is in fact an X. I mean, it makes it so much easier to see because I'm looking up right at it. It's like straight at me when I'm looking up, and you can see how it's angled out as I move by. And right behind it is a structure. That is something they did. Okay, they laid that right up in the fork of that stick that's sticking out there. And I see a few other things on there that they did, like underneath it where it's going through the fork and all that. I can see all that. So that tells me a lot. Just that itself right there tells me a lot. There's another structure. Look at that right there. That's like a Y-shaped stick sticking up, and there's another stick pointing out toward it. And there's also a few more laid up all over it. Now that structure right there I have shown you guys before. It's been a long time, but that particular structure has been here for years. I mean, it's withstood everything. Snow, tornadoes, high winds, thunderstorms, whatever. That one was built to last. But the reason that one is seared in my memory is because that's where I was when I got too, well, I wouldn't say I got too close. I don't know how close, too close to it, but I got really close to it to show some of the intricacies that they had done. And they kept turning my camera off. They did it like 5 times, and then I finally got really annoyed with it, and I asked them out loud. I explained what I was doing. I told them I was just there to look at what they've done, and I wasn't there to harm them or harm anything or disturb anything. I just wanted to look, and asked them if they would just allow me to do that. And after I did that, I turned my device back on, and it didn't turn off the rest of the time I was out there. So that actually had proven a lot to me that day. That's why I remember that structure so well. But with the area we just passed, there's a cave. If I went through that little valley, straight through it, there's a cave. I'd run right into it. Okay, that is one of the places that I know they hang out. There's a lot of structures and stuff down there. I'm seeing tree bends up that way, but it's not anything that I know for sure. So I'm just going to keep driving a little bit and see what else I can find over here. Now there's a lot of stuff I'm seeing further back in the woods. I wouldn't be able to show it to you guys from right here. I'd have to get out and go up there, but just so you know, I am still seeing like tree bends and stuff like that. Now look at this. Now we're getting into something. Uh-huh. I see an X. There's one right back there. And just so you guys know, this is the area from the, I believe it was the video before last that I made with the X on the roadside. This is how I found that X. Exactly what I'm doing right now. You can see it back there as I move. It's right there. Right where all those leaves are. The leaves are kind of covering it, but you can see it. Right back there. This is, without a doubt, a Sasquatch area. I have found all of this in a very short stretch. I mean, there's another one right there, another structure. If you can see it. Right there where the, back a little bit. Okay, right there. You can see where that stick's leaned up. Right there. Sorry, the aperture's going nuts when I do that, but you can see it right there. And there's a tree bend. There's another bend back there, right behind it, right in the center of the screen. There's that one leaned up on the, it looks like actually just a little twig sticking out, but anyway, I recorded that structure in, I guess it was 2 videos ago. No, I don't know. But anyway, there's all that stuff right there. Then we go on down. There's another tree bend. Yup. You guys get the picture, don't you? This is how you find Sasquatch areas. You go drive through a rural area, okay? If you do that, then you will. Excuse me, if you do that and you are vigilant, you will find something. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind, because they are all over the places like this. And you can see there's a creek over there. I mean, this is a perfect place for them. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up and head back home. But I just wanted to show you guys how I do this. How I find all the areas pretty much. Sometimes I'm hiking and I run across things, but for the most part, this is how I do it. Exactly like this. And pretty soon I'm gonna try to go to the other side and check out that hill over there. Because literally I have never, the whole time I've been here, I've never been up that hill. On the other side by that creek. It's weird. It's not my property. That's probably why, but nonetheless. Now look at that. Look at that. This is weird. Okay, a branch from that tree is bent right there like that, and I don't even know what fell on it. What could have fallen on it to bend it like that? Because see, that thing is stretched all the way over here, and it's like underneath that. And that stuff looks like it's been there a long time. And to be honest with you, I have never noticed that before, that bend. And that leads me to believe it's something very, very recent, because I do this, what I'm doing right now and showing you guys, I do this a lot more than you'd think. Mostly because I drive by here all the time, but still. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap it up, but I just wanted you guys to see that this is all you really have to do. This is all you really have to do to find them, to find the structures and find the areas, stuff like that. This is how you do it, okay? You find a spot or a road like this, drive along and look. If you know what you're looking for, you'll find it. And if you don't find it, go to another area. Go down the road a little ways, because I guarantee you, you will find something. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. This probably wasn't the coolest video I've ever made, but I just wanted you guys to see how to do it. You don't have to go walk miles through the woods just to find them, just to find structures and things like that. I have literally found more structures on the side of the road than I have when I've been hiking miles back into the woods. I can't say it's always been that way, but that's how it is now. So anyway, I really appreciate you watching, and just leave me some comments. Talk to me, guys. I always enjoy it, even if I don't have as much time to respond as I used to. I still try to talk to everybody, because I really enjoy it. And that's why I do all of this. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll be back with you guys soon. Have a good day and a great 2019. It's still early enough for it to be a spectacular freaking year. Alright guys, thanks again.